So right here, I have two CRKT CEO knives. One is genuine and one is the $16, $17 version from Wish. So just how can you tell the difference? So let's start with the box. So you have the two boxes here, and they look very similar. The main difference is that this genuine box is a darker green. So you can see right there, it's a little bit darker, and the printing is cleaner on the box. This green is a little bit lighter, and again, looking at the print, it's a little bit just sharper on the genuine box. But if you don't have them right next to each other, it might be a little bit difficult to tell. Next, let's look at the two knives. So looking at them like this, pretty similar. I mean, size-wise, they're the same. I weighed both knives and they're the same. If you look at it from the side, the thumb stud is a little bit fatter on the replica. So you can tell right there, it's just a little bit bigger than the original one. But again, just looking at it, yeah, it's really hard to tell. Another tell is when you're feeling the stud, it actually protrudes a little bit more on the replica, so it kind of bumps out a little bit more compared to the original one. I actually do prefer the replica and how it comes out a little bit more. It's just easier to flick open. Another tell is if you feel this screw on the top, this one is a little bit more flush. It comes out just a little bit, but not as much as the replica. All of the other studs are actually pretty similar, but what's interesting is on this replica, the bottom screw is completely flush, whereas on the genuine it's coming out just a little bit. On the back, same thing, flush on the replica, but protruding a little bit on the genuine. The clip is also just ever so slightly different. You can see the printing right there is not as dark on this one, which just could be an error on this, so I wouldn't trust the printing, but the clip is a little bit more flush down. So this one has a little bit more of a groove. In terms of the blades, both very similar, but the printing on the genuine, it's a little bit smaller than the replica. In terms of sharpness of the blades, they are both super sharp. So the replica is an extremely close model of the genuine. So yeah, just as you're ordering one of these CEO knives, those are just some of the tells that you can use to spot the rep from the gen. I'll put a link down in the description below for the genuine CRKT if you're interested.